Hello dear Earthlings, Light of Elaine here. Today's video is going to be on the new moon in Virgo and all of the energies taking place throughout this month through this lunar season, and I'm excited to be over by the Jersey Shore, previously my home area in Jersey, and I'm here to share this video with you all. There's just a lot that we've overcome since the Lionsgate portal and the full moon in Aquarius. It was deeply cleansing. We released a lot of karmic debt and pretty much have a restart now. This new energy that now we can ground into with Virgo sun sign. It's a beautiful time to get stuff done, take action, forward momentum, and also very healing energy. It's going to allow us to also ease into the flow of what we want to achieve. This time is about goal setting. It's about deep healing of our bodies and nurturing ourselves, and also how we can help humanity. The Virgo spirit is an earthly goddess energy, the Virgin goddess. She looks within herself, the feminine energy, of course, which we all have, to find all the answers, and nurtures herself with the earthly energies that's around us, with the grounding, the herbs, the plant medicine. She really does collect herself before moving forward, very detail oriented, beautiful energy when you really want to strategize and get things going. However, it's being coupled with other planetary shifts that are taking place this month. We have Mars in Gemini. Mars is the planet of action, and paired with Gemini, which is highly communicative and thought-oriented, it's going to allow us to really think about how we want to move forward and communicate it. And having that energy take place until I believe it's March of next year, 2023, we're going to focus more on our thought process, and we're going to be able to make a lot of sprints. Mars likes to take action. It's a little bit impulsive, but with the pairing of Gemini, we're going to be able to complete a lot of smaller tasks. So when you look at the whole, you'll be able to achieve more of the shorter goals, which will allow us to achieve the bigger goals. And we are actually now in the shadow season of Mercury retrograde. And historically, we always take Mercury retrograde as like a big detriment. Like, we're not going to be able to communicate properly. We're going to misunderstand. Technology is going to fall apart. Things are not going to mesh. But this Mercury retrograde is slightly different because it's in Libra. And Libra is about harmonizing and balancing. So we're actually going to be more conscious of how we communicate, and we're going to improve our communication as a collective. We're no longer in this rat race. People are awakening. We are trying to go within more as a collective. More and more people are going into mindfulness and self-awareness and higher consciousness. So it's going to allow us to start to communicate from a more heartfelt energy, and that's what Libra wants, to harmonize and balance. So it's a beautiful Mercury retrograde. Have no fears, but just be mindful of what you're saying and just take a moment to really see how you want to deliver the message. We also have Uranus, which is the planet of awakening and change, in Taurus. Now, it's also in alignment with being introspective, because when there's great change, we are now starting like a new chapters, new beginnings, new relationships, new forms of self. If you noticed, last few weeks, there's been a lot of sudden changes, a lot of new things coming through, other things falling apart, great awakenings. And the Uranus in Taurus, because Taurus is in our North Node, which is where we're moving towards for the past, like, it's going to be 18 months, which we started in our lunar eclipse back in April. So it's allowing us to look at how we see money differently, how we love differently, and now it's allowing us to go more inward. So I feel all of this pairing with going inward, communicating more organically from the heart, thinking things through, and the Virgo energy allows us to not be impulsive, like really check, is this right? Are we good? Does it make sense? How does it align with the big picture? So it's a great time for you to get stuff done. This month is going to get us into a new path of groundedness and wholeness, because that's what Virgo is about, wholeness. So definitely tap into these beautiful energies. And as a new moon ritual, always you want to cleanse your space. You want to do some deep breaths and maybe journal about what your goals are for this lunar cycle, now that we're entering the close of the summer and the beginning of the fall. And when you write your goals, use the I am statements, use I can, I will, I have, always affirmative, sending some clearing energy for you all. Just clearing out some of the collective aura, really going inward. And when you create your affirmative statements for this month of goals you want to create, you want to close out with the I am, the I will, I can, I am. It connects us to source energy, because we are connected with spirit and source and God. And we are not divided, we're not separate. We all have access to this beautiful power, and we're all one. So I'm going to pull a few cards now, see if there's any messages from Spirit to share with you all. First, pulling from the Energy Oracle deck. Spirit, what's in alignment for the collective to hear? Door to value. This speaks to the Taurian energy of seeing the value of all things, money, love, energy exchange, really going to a new level as the door is about to open. So many of you may be feeling more abundance coming into your life. Remember to stay open to receiving it. I'm going to pull one more from this deck. The Thinking Woman. This aligns with the Mercury Retrograde and also the Gemini and Mars, the thinking. Let's not get too much in our thoughts, but we do want to process things before we respond. It's all about the balance of the soul and the mind. I'm going to pull some energy, some, moon cards. A fiery climax approaches. So this is Aries energy moving into action with the thinking energy of Gemini and Virgo, because Virgo and Gemini are ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of communication, the thinking planet. Did you all realize that Earth is the planet of free will? And that's what gets us into so much, I say, karmic debt, because we have so much free will that sometimes having too much freedom is not the greatest either. So don't let pride get in the way. We have some Leo energy coming through again, allowing us to go within and not here and letting ego rule, stepping outside of the pride and sinking into your heart space to make the right decisions and move into the right action. One more. You're very close to achieving your goal. So Virgo is about goals, and it's going to support your goals. Be sure to write out your goals and allow yourself to be guided into achieving them. And now a divine feminine message for the collective. Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, support. The sacred masculine has been awakening. The masculine within us has been merging with the feminine in us, and our masculines are waking up and being more supportive, protective, and understanding their role in this mission. We need our masculines in order to really elevate and drive this home. We need both energies. So it's all about balance, and it's all about connecting with your inner God and inner goddess during Virgo season. The healer, the helper, the supporter that's in you. May this new lunar cycle bless you immensely, and know how worthy you are. Remember, I can, I will, and I am. Many blessings to you all. Have a great one. Be well.